the OO vowel. Now, OO is interesting because, again, remember I said all vowel sounds stem from it's the la, ah, except E and OO. Now, OO is technically part of the ah family of vowels, but I like to think of it as its own animal for this reason. As I mentioned in volumes 1 and 2, you have ah, which is really big and very long in the vowel. You have O, which is basically ah, kind of miniaturized. And then you have OO, which is basically O, even more miniaturized. It's the same vowel, the same feeling in the throat, but it's one vowel removed from pure ah. So when we're going OO, we don't go ooh, 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 and sing pure OO. It's more like O in the throat. Again, remember how interesting O is ah in the throat or loft in the throat? Well, OO is more like O in the throat. And a little bit of the French a little not a lot, but a little bit of it in the nose. So like, if I'm going to go ooh, 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 you hear me kind of go to O right there and say ooh, 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 ooh. It's ooh. There's more O in that sound. Now, O also, like ah, or excuse me, like A, O and A share that like love in the center. Well, you can kind of do that with OO to a certain extent. And here's what I mean. If you're up here, ooh, you hear me put that in the middle? Ooh. Now, I never use like hook in the OO vowel. It's just too hard on the throat. But we can go ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, right? So up here, by the way, there's a little bit of O in that It's not pure because we can't really go ooh, ah, ooh, ah. It's going to sound phony in the vowel and the integrity of the vowel. So it's ooh. You hear this kind of like and O combined. O. It's not ooh, ah, ooh, ah. It's ooh. But it will feel like in the throat. Okay? Let's do this. Ooh. Okay, so as we're belting through this stuff, do you hear all those little subtle changes? So if I didn't have those changes, I would not be able to finish. It would be disastrous. I would be straining and my throat would just be going every direction. Now, the goal to this, again, is to eliminate the moving targets that keep us from hitting those high notes, to build really good muscle memory and to strength train these vowels correctly so that they're going to want to do this on their own. Remember, there's what is it, unconscious incompetent, which is kind of how we start. We don't know anything and we're not aware of anything and we can't do anything, right? Then you move to conscious incompetent. We know what we're supposed to do, but we still can't do it, right? And then you move to conscious competent. So we know what to do. We really have to think about it to get it done, but we can get it done. And then ultimately, when we build up good muscle memory, it'll be unconscious competent, where we don't really have to think about it. It happens naturally on its own. Okay? Let's continue.